Hello everyone, this is Lolly. I have a new product to share with you today, and this is a Color Your Mug DIY kit. This is the pattern is Swirl and Twirl. The kits are called Pretty Twisted Craft Kits by Enmart. So I had the privilege of being able to stop by their booth at Creativation this year and struck up a conversation with the lady doing the demos as she was coloring one of these mugs, and I was fascinated by it. You know, I did a demo for Mod Podge dishwasher safe Mod Podge on a mug, and I thought this was interesting. It says, this kit comes with a 15-ounce ceramic mug with a fun design for you to color and personalize with 7 colors of special markers designed to color and write on ceramic. Drink your hot tea, cocoa, or coffee in style. Allow to dry for 2 hours before washing. Once colored, hand wash only. Do not put in dishwasher. Now, it says age 12 and plus, 12 and over. So here's the mug, and I like the shape of it. It's a very large, solid mug, and I just think it's adorable. Now, I am really particular about mugs because I don't like the standard size shape of mug in every mug that I have. I like something to look a little different. So these are the colors it comes with: the blue, orange, green, black, yellow, red, and pink. It's kind of a purpley pink. So this is the one that I had requested to demo for you, and what I think I want to do, it doesn't say anything about it, but when I work on glass and ceramic, I like to go over it with a little bit of alcohol, rubbing alcohol, to get off any, oils that might be on there, and use kind of a rag that's not very linty. So this is air drying. Alcohol dries pretty quickly, and I'm just thinking about how to play with this. I do see it says ages 12 and up. I know my grandchildren are ages 11 and 5 or 6. Oh my goodness. We just had birthdays, and so I'm trying to calculate. And I know that they could both do this. They're both very artistic, and they would enjoy doing this. So I don't think that's an issue right there. I know that they are available on their website now. I will give you the link to the website, and I see that they are, they retail for $19.99, I assume, plus shipping on top of that. So when I was talking to her, she had just been working on a mug, and it was already smudge-proof as she was working on it. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So let's look at these markers. We have kind of a bullet point here. It says ceramic marker, permanent, let dry completely, and then hand wash before use. I had asked at the booth if this was non-toxic, and she said yes, meaning that you could, put your mouth on the lip of the mug and not worry, in other words, it's food grade. So we do have some really good black lines here that are easy to stay within. Now I have to tell you that my hands are pretty shaky. So if I do go outside the lines and I try to correct it, I'm not sure at that point what I would do. I might try the alcohol before this marker sets. So it's just something that I will find out when it happens. It's very smooth because it's ceramic. So it's very easy, and the color just glides on beautifully, was what I was going to say. And I'm not sure that I will lay down the color on every single spot here, because sometimes I like leaving plenty of white. Another thing you can think about is you can personalize the mug by writing your name on the handle or another part of the mug. So if you want to take this to work, or you have more than one in your family who are coloring mugs, you could personalize them. Anyway, I was just thinking how soothing and comforting it would be to just work on a coloring project right now. And little known fact about me is I'm a mug addict. Yeah, I know. I need a 12-step program for mugs. I tend to collect mugs. So I'm trying to come to the point, because I don't have any more room for mugs in my cabinet, I'm trying to come to the point that if I desire to get another mug, I have to get rid of one of my old ones, so in order to make room. So I have been doing that, and that's been a good plan so far. And of course, some of the mugs I use in my craft area to hold my my markers or my paint brushes, scissors, things like that. There you go. So even though some of these areas are rather small, I find that this bullet point, this bullet tip still fits in there pretty well. I see this pattern that goes around seems to be the same as what's coming out on this side of the mug. So I'm going to go ahead and do that while I have this blue out here and continue the pattern around. So obviously whatever you want to do on this is your choice. I believe I mentioned that they have 3 patterns of this mug available. They have other craft kits. See, I just went over the line, and it's not bad, but just out of curiosity, I want to see what would happen, since this is a trial here. I want to see what would happen if I were to take alcohol to it. Yes, it wipes it completely up. Perfect. So no fear of making a mistake. Just take the rubbing alcohol and clean up that area that you just got before it sets. So that's going to be blue. I'm going to let that dry a little bit more. I just marked it so I wouldn't lose my count here about going every other spot, every other space here. Anyway, they have many, many kits on their website, and I will give you the link specifically to these mugs because when I did a video showing their booth at Creativation, at that point the mugs were not on their website. But that happens a lot with Creativation. You'll find that because these are all new products that are being released, they aren't necessarily available yet. They're just showing their prototypes or, you know, getting their inventory put together to be able to put on their websites. It's not just this company, but I found many of the companies that I got all excited about new products, but we're having to wait. So, which is a good thing. Good things come to those who wait. Okay. So at this point, I will speed up the video. So at this point, I feel like that's about the amount that I want to do that. I took my time, and it took me, I'm looking at 23 minutes at the most to get all that done. If I let some of the colors set for a while, then came back, I could draw over them, as you saw that I did with the black marker on top of some of the other colors. If the colors were not quite set up, they would blend. So I guess that's one thing to discover right now would be how well you can get blending if you get 2 colors one after the other on there. And like I said, anything that I didn't like, I could go over with the alcohol and remove it. So I thought that was really very relaxing and a great project to do. I wouldn't do anything on the inside here on the lip just because. You could do the bottom as well if you wanted to label it there. But I like having my name there. I could also do something here. And come to think of it, I might, let me think here. My word for the year. Let's see if I can do that. Let's put that word there. That'll be my word for the year. And I think what I'm going to do is take off my name here instead, because I like having the other there. I like having my word for the year. I like how I can still remove what I'm not enjoying too much here. There, and I'll leave the word journey on there. I like that a lot better. I think it kind of fits with the mug a little bit. Okay, well, very relaxing. I love it, and I think it's very artistic and would be a really great addition to be having my tea when I'm working on my craft projects. Isn't that pretty? Stay tuned. I'm going to give you some photos of the other designs that are available in this kit. And I mean, in these kits, and then also make sure you look at the link below, and so you can see about ordering one for yourself. And I think, you know, whether for your children, your grandchildren, your relatives, yourself, I think that they're really fun and relaxing projects. And if this isn't your particular favorite design, you can always go and order one of the other two. Thank you so much for watching. I think it was a really great project, and I'm really appreciative of the folks at Enmart for sharing that with us and allowing us to see what that was like. It just was it really caught my eye at Creativation, and I wanted to share that with you.